I'm going to show you the proper way to hit someone in the game of hockey.
Okay. Oh yeah, I felt that. I felt it. I know where this is going to go. Luis is going to be like, okay, we need 3 takes of this. Oh wait, we need 3 more.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, and I love to travel. Come along with me as I visit some new and exciting places, eat some great food, and create some amazing memories. So, let's go. Vamos! They're rough. They're tough, but they're pretty cool guys too. And one thing is for certain, they're amazing on the ice. They are the Houston Aeros hockey team. And if you're a hockey fan, these are the guys to see when you're in Houston.
We came to the Toyota Center so I can see the Houston Aeros at work. Now, these guys are serious, and they've agreed to let me step in on a practice. I'm kind of rethinking that now. Ooh. Yeah.
Like always, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. But knowing me, I think I might need some more protection than this.
Ha! This is looking very promising. Okay.
So we're going to learn how to skate today.
All right.
And basically, you have pretty good form right now.
Well,
somewhat.
thank you.
You just got to bend your knees a little bit. We talked about before, you want to have like straight up or like be upright. Yeah, that's good.
So learning some stick handling, and he's going to teach me how to shoot.
Okay, the thing with shooting
Okay, yeah.
is see this top hand right here?
Got it.
You want to keep that away from your body.
Okay.
Okay? See how you want to see? Let's see how it's like pretty far away. You have it in here like this, so you're always trying to go like this.
Okay.
Keep it away from your body, and then it'll make things a lot easier when you want to shoot and stuff. And when you shoot, it's a transfer of weight. So you're going from your back to your front.
Now, hockey is gaining popularity in the United States, but you know what everybody loves across the planet? Figure skating.
Hockey is way more fun than I originally thought, and I was wondering, what would it take to go pro?
The first thing we look for in any hockey player is can they skate. That's the very first thing is can they get themselves around the ice, and probably Vanessa, the next most important thing is can they think. Believe it or not, as a lot of people watch the game of hockey, whether they have any experience or any background in it, they think it's all about can they handle the puck or can they shoot. Those things are just going to come naturally over time. Really, the component at this level of professional hockey is, are they good enough skaters? And if they're not good enough skaters, it's okay. It's okay.
So I have hope.
Yes, you have a lot of hope. You have great hope.
Okay, let's be real. When you think of hockey, you think of fighting. I have to get some tips.
Somebody's done it. They made me mad. What do I do?
Well, you're going to very gently just drop your stick. And really, part of the showmanship of the whole fight is to get rid of your gloves. Okay, so now basically you're going to grab Matt like right here and grab Matt right there. And now you basically want to try and get your hands free, but if you don't want Matt to punch, you got to bring Matt really tight. You got to bring Matt right in there like that. So now Matt can't get his hands free, and then eventually you're going to shake your right hand free, and then you're going to rear it back, and then you're going to
knock him out.
Exactly.
Got it. I got that part down.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I have an entirely new appreciation for hockey players. Who knows? After TV, maybe I'll take on the hockey world. Then again, maybe not.
Vamos Travel Show is being brought to you by Yellowtail Wine. Tails, you win. Travel and tour operations for Vamos provided by FunJet Vacations. Do something you'll never forget.
All right, I'm here playing hockey with the Houston Aeros. Arrows, here's something hopefully safer for you to do closer to home.
Located in the heart of San Antonio, Metro on Houston Street brings class to the nightlife scene. More than just a nightclub, Metro has quickly become a favorite meeting place for trendsetters and a staple of the historic downtown district.
Metro's a very unique place. We have a lounge where you can relax and a club with an amazing sound system. Our VIP is excellent and our drink specials too.
With some of the hottest dance music in town and no cover at the door, it's a nightlife must for tourists and locals alike. Metro is the only fully underground, basement-style dance club in San Antonio. Its atmosphere has been described as a cross between a New York art gallery and an exclusive South Beach hangout with a Texas-friendly environment.
I come to Metro because it's a hot spot on Saturday nights downtown. My friends are always here and the music's awesome.
The experience is great. We have a lot of regulars and everybody knows each other. They even know our staff. It's like having a great time with your best friends every weekend.
While you will definitely find lots of fun at this stylish club, there's one thing you won't find and probably won't miss.
Metro's a non-smoking establishment. We're trying to create a healthier environment for you to party. And the next day, you'll be really happy that your clothes and your hair doesn't smell.
Metro is a one-of-a-kind nightlife experience. So next time you're in the downtown area, come down to Metro on Houston Street. And as their slogan says, lounge, drink, and dance.
If you've never been to Metro, we would love to invite you. And if you haven't been here in a while, we would love to see you back.
Vamos is giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. Simply log on to VamosTravelShow.com and email us a letter explaining why you deserve a vacation. One lucky contestant will win a trip to sunny Mexico. The trip will include round-trip tickets for 2, hotel accommodations, meals, and transfers provided by Fun Jet Vacations and the Adventure Group. A second-place winner will receive a 2-night stay at the beautiful and modern Aloft San Antonio Airport Hotel. Log on today for full details and contest rules.
We're at Hotel Sorella, which offers a really cool Italian feel. It's a great place to stay, and as you'll see, it's also a great place to eat.
Hotel Sorella is designed to dazzle and is Houston's latest gem. The 244-room property is an Italian-inspired contemporary boutique hotel with intricate details you wouldn't expect to see outside of the urban core. For instance, Mona Lisa, a sleek bar and lounge with a central fireplace, active seating, and a starlit ceiling. Step outside and you'll find a rooftop infinity pool outfitted with custom lanterns and draped cabanas. Then there's Bistro Alex, a chic Chicago-style eatery with soul. It's not only the tasty restaurants within Sorella or the stylish furniture that decorates it, but the many other unique features that the creative minds behind the hotel took time to collect.
One thing I love about Hotel Sorella are the cool details, like the chandelier. How do you use that?
We wanted people to feel like they weren't in Houston. You get on the elevator and you're taken to a different place. You almost feel like you're in Milan and, you know, a very high-end boutique in the lobby. Definitely wanted to be different than a regular business hotel.
Rooms are modern yet cozy and offer endless amenities to guests. For those keeping their workout routines while traveling, Hotel Sorella guests can exercise in their third-floor gym or choose to access Lifetime Fitness. Lifetime features a full-service spa and salon, a rock climbing wall, pools, and everything else you could ever need. But what truly makes Hotel Sorella stand out from other Houston hotels is the unique location inside the new city center development.
The project in general is a true mixed-use project. We have all kinds of uses, including restaurants and entertainment and retail, residential and office space. It's pedestrian-oriented, and the goal is you come to City Center, you park once, and there are a variety of activities, whether you want to eat and work out, potentially live here, work here, have guests stay at the hotel.
City Center is poised to change the character of Houston's chic West Side. The development offers a sophisticated, independent, and new style of dining, entertainment, and lodging for travelers. Locals and visitors looking to play, stay, or just get away have their choice of several entertainment and food options. These restaurants, such as the ultra-posh Eddie V's or the trendy Straits restaurant, are adjoined to or within walking distance from Hotel Sorella and add that special incentive we all look for when traveling. Is your palate looking for something a little more trendy? Then you'll definitely have to try Raw, a rock and roll sushi place that serves up a fun and sexy atmosphere.
Now, John recommended I try the tuna cotto. Has some seared tuna seasoned with salt and pepper and obviously some avocado. He said just dip it in the sauce and put it in your mouth. Of course, he said it nicer. Good, it's big.
Plenty of great restaurants, an amazing location, and fabulous lodging rate Hotel Sorella high on our Vamos list of places to experience. Still to come, a closer look at the city of Houston.
What's up, y'all? It's Xavier the Freakin' Reekin from Xavier's World on 98.5 The Beat. Now, excuse me while I interrupt TV yet again. You're watching the show Vamos, the travel show. Now, you're probably thinking, what does it have to do with you, Xavier? Well, music, traveling kind of goes hand in hand. You need the perfect tunes while you're driving, right? We got them for you. Log on to thebeatIsay.com and make sure you listen to Xavier's World every morning for the latest in prizes, hip-hop and R&B, even the gossip and the news. We got it. Wake up with us. Paul's awake.
I'm looking through this fabulous book about Houston. It has pictures with all kinds of things the city has to offer. And when you come to a new city, you really want to experience that. And you want to see everything outside of your hotel walls. So let's go take a tour.
I've had an opportunity to really just live about wherever I want to live and whenever I wanted to. But for some reason, like a homing pigeon, something calls me back to Houston. It seems like this is the place where I want to feel at home.
To me, it's very international. To me, it's like a little New York. Actually, not a little New York, like a big New York, too. Houston is not a small town.
now that you've learned all about Houston, it's time to learn all about wine. Here's this week's Wine Q&A.
Okay, I'm really excited about the questions that you guys sent us this week. But Brian, before we get started, how do you pronounce this?
It's Gewürztraminer. A lot of people have problems with saying this word. If you take the W and pronounce it like a V, Gewürztraminer.
So if I know how to say this, I'm gonna get a lot of credit at the
If you know how to say that, you'll be really cool.
All right, cool. All right, we got our first question this week, and it's from Stacy. And Stacy wants to know, is it bad etiquette to ask for a sampling of wine at a bar or at a restaurant?
Restaurant? Sure. Stacy, it's not bad etiquette. They're not going to open a $1,000 bottle of wine for you to taste, but they will open, especially if it's by the glass, they'll open it for you. Or if it's like, you know, a medium price wine, they'll open it for you and let you taste it before you.
So don't be afraid to ask.
Don't be afraid to ask.
Okay. All right. All right. Cindy has a good question here.
Okay.
The term reserve, sometimes you'll see it on a wine bottle. Does it mean anything?
Legally, it does not mean anything. Now, most wineries, they will put reserve on their better bottles of wine, but legally it doesn't mean anything, and you could put reserve on just about anything.
Okay, all right, there you go. And I think that Nathan out there, I think he knows Cindy because he has kind of a similar question. And you see sometimes old vine on bottles.
Sure, yeah.
Is that a marketing thing?
Old vine means about as much as reserve does. It doesn't mean anything at all legally. So you could have a bottle of wine that's, you know, the vines are 150 years old, or you could have wine that's, the vines are 5 years old, and it could be both old vine.
Okay. Now my question, how long will a vine live?
A vine will live up to 150, 170 years.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, guys, there you go. Now, if you have a question for Brian, our wine expert, please make sure to look us up on VamosTravelShow.com, and we'll try to get it for you on the air. For now, salud.
Cheers.
Coming up, a house made for beer lovers. Vamos is giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. Simply log on to VamosTravelShow.com and email us a letter explaining why you deserve a vacation. One lucky contestant will win a trip to sunny Mexico. The trip will include round-trip tickets for two, hotel accommodations, meals, and transfers provided by Fun Jet Vacations and the Adventure Group. A second-place winner will receive a 2-night stay at the beautiful and modern Aloft San Antonio Airport Hotel. Log on today for full details and contest rules.
Vamos Travel Show is being brought to you by Yellowtail Wine. Ales you win. Travel and tour operations for Vamos provided by Fun Jet Vacations. Do something you'll never forget.
I guess I just thought it was a good idea, and it's easier than painting. That's what John Milkovich, a retired upholsterer for the Southern Pacific Railroad, said back in 1968 when he started his project, now known as the Beer Can House.
We're walking through a neighborhood that looks pretty normal. You have old houses, you have new construction, and I've heard the adage, one man's trash is another man's treasure, but one man's trash is another man's castle? What's going on here? Okay, Steve, this is amazing. There are 50,000 cans here.
Yep, it took over 50,000 cans of beer to make this house that is now known as the Beer Can House. When he first covered the house with what we call the aluminum siding, it lowered their AC bills and their electric bills, and it looked cool too.
Over the next 18 years, the house was engulfed with flattened beer cans. To me, this seems like a lot of work. But John considered it an enjoyable pastime, which he never really saw as the work of art others do.
Are there only beer cans here?
For the most part, it's beer of every different brand and type.
There's some beers that I have never heard of.
Yeah, there's a lot of people get a kick out of that. They'll come and they'll see some cheap old beer they drank in high school that has been made since the 60s. And the guys usually like that. The women sometimes, they see it as art, whereas the guys see it as a walk down beer memory lane.
Where did all the cans come from?
His wife helped him, his neighbors helped him. When his sons were old enough, they helped. It was a group project. It's a lot of beer for one person to drink, so yeah, he had help. Eventually, he came up with the idea to create what we call the garlands behind us, which kind of make these wind chime sounds.
It's definitely not your ordinary house. I wonder how it would be to live next to him.
Now, when the sun hits this place, it really glows. Do you have any motorists that are blinded on the way, or do you kind of expect it when you're driving down the street?
Well, you'd see a lot of people, will slam on their brakes or, you know, at least slow down, it kind of catches people by surprise because we're just over here in this neighborhood of regular houses and townhomes, and then all of a sudden there's this crazy house covered in beer cans.
There were so many interesting things to see, and then I saw one that didn't quite fit.
Well, this looks a little bit different than the rest of the decor.
You know, interesting you say that because this is actually his wife Mary's contribution to the beer can house, where, you know, he saved beer cans, she saved these little lemon juice squeezers and created this cute little plant.
It's adorable.
The inside of the house had plenty to take in as well.
This is his actual workbench that used to be out in the garage. It's now inside this little museum we have that sort of shows how he worked, and you can tell how meticulous he was. A lot of people think the cans are just nailed to the side of the house, but they were riveted together in panels and attached that way. You can see some of the more intricate designs he did that are no longer outside. This is used to be a whole fence line that was like that, and these are bits of cans that are turned on each other to make little wires. It's definitely took some thought.
Stephen, thank you so much for showing us the beer can house. It's really cool.
Sure, anytime.
And thank you for joining us in Houston. Join us next week when Vamos takes you on another exciting travel adventure. Till then, bye. I'm getting on the ice with them? No way. I'm at Metro. I feel like Cinderella.
First and only time I ever tie your shoes.
Well, we'll see.
First and last.
Oh! Yeah!